This is a video on my perspective of the Iran invasion of Iran and its true purpose. Just recently, I know everybody's heard about it, most likely, unless you're living under a rock, that the United States attacked Iran alongside Israel, attacked Iran, and everybody thinks it's because of the whole, well, not everybody, but most of the smooth brains and idiots and bootlickers, they think they're taking Iran on because of the nuclear material supposedly that's in Iran, or the nuclear missiles that they're trying to build. But in reality, they're just doing it for Israel. Nobody wants to speak on it, and the people who do speak and are demonetized and are targeted lose their jobs, etc., because they're speaking the truth. We already know the Zionists control the United States alongside the evangelicals. AIPAC is a foreign entity, and we need to stop giving them damn money. But the government has been bought, and it continues to fund a genocide in Gaza. These are not opinions. I'm not lying or making stuff up just because I hate Jews or any of that stupid shit. I don't hate anyone just because of who they are, unless it's you're a freaking chomo or a disgusting Zionist pig. To genocide, they look at people who are non-Jews as animals and they slaughter them. They've been slaughtering them for so long, and people think that it started on October 8th or 7th or whatever the hell. They've been slaughtering Palestinians and people around the world for many decades on end. The United States is in the Middle East because of Israel. They made their bases and they did their things, and then they're surprised why their bases get bombed constantly, because they attack foreign nations and they buy other nations so they won't attack Israel. But Israel is a piece of shit country made by terrorists, and they killed so many people throughout the years, and then they call everybody else a terrorist. Where the truth is, Israel is the main terrorist and the United States is the main terrorist against the world itself. Israel and the United States are bought by the elites. There's no more freedom as you want to think of it. I mean, they're not going to beat you up or arrest you if you're protesting in the street. But after 2001, the Patriot Act took over our freedoms, even though there wasn't that much freedom to begin with. Now our phones are being watched. Everything we say is being watched. They're monitoring our firearm purchases, ammunition, and everything. And they're giving us flags in their investigations. FBI, CIA, NSA, all these other entities. You can't speak about these kind of things because you will get on a watch list. You will be, who knows, maybe one day somebody will just pull up to you and just take you just because you speak. For example, they'll kill someone or do a false flag attack just to keep their government continuing. The support of the United States for Israel has dropped to a dramatic low, to unprecedented levels. The economy's in the garbage can. Gas prices are all the way up. Everything's all the way up. Can't afford rent almost. You gotta be wealthy just to survive. If not, you have to work at least 3 jobs. The American dream is dead, like I said in my other video. But not just dead, but it's dying even more. To the point where there will be no American dream. Retirement, like Ben Shapiro said, you shouldn't retire in your 60s. Or whatever his disgusting man-child, feminine piece of shit said. People like that are talking heads for Israel. They're not for America, even though they say they're America first. We all know who their real first principle and follow is Israel. And the United States backs Israel more than any other country in the world. The funding that goes from here to there is insane. They could just cut off the funding and help the poor, help the mentally ill, help the kids who don't have families, but instead they send it and they keep profiting off the war machine in the military industrial complex, which everyone knows is the reason for all these wars. And then there's always a pretext or a narrative they invent. Same when it comes from Vietnam, all these wars from 1960s up, all of them have been for profit, and it crashed the economy. And the politicians are the one who send our children and us to the wars, and they want to draft us. But I don't see Barron Trump and his cocky little fucking face doing anything or fighting in any wars. They send our kids to the wars. The poor, the middle class, they don't care about us. They never have. So if you're a Democrat or Republican, I say fuck you, because you're just another sheep. And like I said, they said, Pink Floyd, you're just another brick in the wall. Signing off.